Hey y'all. Hey, oh my gosh, my hair looks greasy. It's wet. I promise it's wet. Anyway, I excuse me. There's Yakko. Isn't he the sweetest?
Oh,
I just love
nurse.
him.
I love you
Anyway,
too.
I am on the cusp of being a published author, and that's going to be happening tomorrow. That's exciting. 99 cents for a copy on Kindle. And so it would be really great if anybody sees this. Uh, please get your copy and I'll throw it up. Throw the book cover up here. It's just available on Kindle for now. Later we'll have availability to buy actual. It'll be a soft cover, but we'll that'll be available to us, which will be kind of fun. Anyway, so anyway, I made some gifts today, which is really fun. And somebody took me up on my offer and gave me their stuff immediately because I've had a lot of people that have said, "Yeah, oh, make me one," and then I ask them a question and crickets. So I tell you what, the bold get service. It's really interesting to see it from the other side, you know. So anyway, I'm excited. I've got another lady who has an IG account. She's got a really pretty logo, and I would love to do something with that for her. I'm trying to figure out how I can make it do something. It looks a little bit like a butterfly. It's two hearts that are connected at the points, and I would love to make it fly across the screen for her. But I'm not sure. I don't know if I can or not. Anyway, I'm going to see. But I made a really pretty logo. I'll put that, or excuse me, I made a really pretty GIF today. I'll put that right here. I'll give myself enough room there. It's got to be in a square. And that was for a really nice lady. Her name was Darlin. Darlyn. Yeah, she's Darlin. Anyway, and she's a caregiver. She works with caregivers too. So that was kind of interesting. That yeah. So maybe I also found somebody else to be in our coalition. I don't know. I'm gonna see. She's really new to the caregiving thing, but she's a CNA, so she really is in it. She's not, you know, it's not she is in the middle of doing caregiving. And she has a mom also that is in the Philippines that she's caring for long distance. So that's a big deal too. Anyway, so that was today. I got work done on my manifesto. I'm just reviewing last week 7 course to get there, but I'm finding a lot more stuff. It's really nice when I do the review because I can stop and like find what they're talking about. I just can't quite take the information in as quickly as it comes out. And on the second repeat, I'm always better. So yeah, so I am wanting to do that, and then I actually want to do the whole course again. I might as well while I can. And anyway, that's it for now. Had a really good day. It was a really good day, and I ran another mile. Woohoo, woohoo. I'm going to start adding a little bit to my mile. So we'll see what that looks like. Yeah. And I've been really careful. It's been really good to do this way because I'm fixing my stride, especially on the left-hand side. I tend to pronate that foot. So it's turned out a little bit like a ballerina. And I've got to make sure that I'm rolling over the full ball of my foot because I'm having knee pain on the inside of my knee, and that's why. So this strategy that I'm implementing is really working because I go a certain distance, and then when I need to stop, when my knee is saying, hey, getting a little touchy down here, I stop and I turn around, I walk, and I will actually go to the curb and stretch out my calves and stretch out, do some work on things. And I don't know how else to do this because my body just isn't up to doing it, but I still am doing a mile. I'm still doing a mile. And I've got just enough time now to get myself up to 3. And we will see. And hopefully my body will start to fall in line with this. And anyway, that's it. I'm excited about that. And I'm going to have some peanut butter and carrots for my dinner. Because I'm really hungry. So anyway, I will talk to you guys later. Bye for now. Hey y'all, so I'm about to hop in bed. It's about 1 in the morning. I actually am going to do something that I don't typically do, but I'm going to put my final share to UHPW in here because I think that it will be enlightening and you'll be able to see. I just am not about hiding myself anymore. I'm not about trying to dim my light. Not that I'm just not going to dim my light for anybody for any reason, even altruistic ones. Let's just say it that way. Anyway, so I'm going to just share it, and it feels a little vulnerable to me, but I may cut some things out because I don't know that I want to share things. I don't know if I am reserving the right to cut things out. And it was pretty long, and I did edit it a lot to get it into the group. But yeah. Anyway, but I reserve the right to edit it a little bit. But anyway, it was like 7.5, almost 8 minutes long. So anyway, all right. That's it for tonight. It was our last UHPW, and I feel really great, but I'm just really spent, and I'm so looking forward to sleeping in tomorrow. Although the time change, I was really looking forward to that time change helping me get up earlier, but it happened right at UPW, and I needed rest, and so it's kind of, anyway, well, we'll see. Maybe I can start getting up earlier again. But, well, I know that I can. But anyway, all right, I'll take, you have a really good night. I'm like, blah, 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 blah. You have a really good night, and I really appreciate you guys a lot. Very, very much. Because of UHPW, I painted my wall. And I'm a published author. And I wrote my MS story, which actually includes Tony Robbins a lot, because I transformed my MS to more spectacular because of things I learned at UHPW and from Scott Harris in Fiji. And so, yay. And I got to tell that story, and I got that book offer because of the first UHPW. So, yeah, because of UHPW, for the first time since I was little, I don't feel like I need fixing. I don't feel like I need to fix myself. I don't feel like I'm broken. I feel like all I need to do is sink into the reflections that I admire in others, and they are my teachers. That those reflections in others that I admire are my teachers, and that I don't have to grow beyond myself. I just have to grow into the wonderful, open-hearted love that God created me to be. And that's just amazing. So, because of UHPW, any outcome is a win. A win, I either actually win or I learn and grow, which is also a win, right? Because of UHPW, I lost weight. I lost 35 pounds. Woohoo, woohoo. And so far, that's just so far. And I have so much more energy. I've gone from only about 3 to 4 upright hours where I was either sitting or moving around the house. And the rest were me laying down in bed. I would do things in bed, but I would be laying down. So, and now I actually ran a mile this morning. It was a broken mile, but I ran a mile this morning. And when I did my first UHPW, it was in May, I could only do about a block. I went to the end of the block and back. So actually not even a block. It was one side of a block. But anyway, and then, but this Thanksgiving, I'm going to be running a 5K. So like, what? Transformation. Anyway, and because of UHPW, I figured out that I was settling for significance instead of love. And I've reordered my needs, accordingly. I was afraid to connect because my brain forgets things. And which is why I need my notes. So forgive me. But I was afraid people wouldn't understand. But they really do. And because of UHPW, my cognitive issues have all been reframed. I have never met a stranger. Because sometimes I forget people's faces. Now, I didn't used to, but now I forget people's faces. And I don't want them ever to feel like they weren't memorable. So I just have never met a stranger. And I am the most present in the room because I don't bring baggage from our last conversation because I just probably don't remember it. But I'm the most present in the room because of that. And I'm also better for the mental hoops I have to jump through because God made me think differently. And because of that, I think differently. And magic happens when I apply myself to things. And I naturally think outside of the box. And that's something that everybody wants. So, yay. Woohoo! Because of UHPW, I have come to value myself and my journey in a deeper way. I am so blessed by the lessons that I learned in Mastery University before, like 15 years ago, and leadership and all that stuff that I did. The crewing and all of that I did. And last time, honestly, because significance was still number one, I felt ashamed. And I felt like I had let myself down. But life is always happening for us, right? And the thing that I hadn't treasured yet, I knew that this was part of it, but I hadn't treasured it yet, is that all of those learnings prepared me for the life that I was about to move through. All of it. So I moved through my life in so many different ways. And, gosh, I don't want this to go on and on, but, Tony has saved my life. And I'm not kidding you when I say Tony has saved my life, because I found an opportunity that I was going to end my life. And instead I made cookies for somebody. So I don't want to make it go on longer than it needs to. But I've been so blessed by all that I learned in Mastery University and applying that not only to what I just told you, but to my mom's care at the end of her life. And just being tenacious and finding a way, and there is always a way. And, my mom had dementia and she was seeing things and she was, and I just was like, no, there is a way, there's a way to figure this out. And I did some research and I figured it out. I figured out how to get her sundowners to go away. And once I implemented the plan, and I'm so grateful for all of these learnings, and I'm so grateful for the way my brain plus Tony's information thinks of things. I mean, it's just remarkable. And I'm probably not as ooey gooey as I should be, but I wanted to get through all of this information because it was so important. And these developments and seeing myself in this beautiful new way are just so amazing to me. And I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. And I'm hoping to be crewing, and I'm just over the moon with my results. And I'm really sorry that this video is long, but I just couldn't make it any shorter. I just had to thank you for all of it. I just had to. And for once, my brain was really clicking on all gears and I could get it all down. So thank you so much, KK, and thank you, Tony. And morning. Anyway, I'll let you guys go, but I just love you guys, and I'm so very grateful for all your work. And Tony, thank you so much. And KK, thank you, because this was my reintroduction back into Tony World. And I don't know if it just wouldn't have been the same if I hadn't done UHBW. It just wouldn't have been the same. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. Hey. Hi, how are you guys doing? So I had a couple of job interviews today. I went to a job fair in Greensboro and got to interview with some people, but I really don't know how it went. I really don't know. And the other thing is, they're not jobs that I actually want. I want a secretarial type thing, and these are first teaching assistants. And it's not that I couldn't be a teaching assistant. I just wonder if some days that would be too much for my brain. So, sorry, I'm like looking at my makeup, like going, what on earth? Anyway, yeah, that's where I am with that. Anyway, but it took all afternoon, and it really took the kind of the out of my day. Although I still ran this morning, I still did all of that. And then I came home and I was like, okay, well, I'll get one thing done. And I was gonna do a post to Instagram, and I haven't done one in forever. And so I did my post like I always do, and I posted it, and the color was all wrong. And I was like, okay, so I messed with the color for quite a while. I went and got a color identifier and made sure I had the color right. There's some kind of communication error or something. Anyway, the color will not come out the way I want it to, and I'm just so ticked. I'm like, "Argh." Anyway, because I've got it done, but I can't post it because it's not the right color. And I've got grids. I've blue and orange, blue, orange, blue, orange, blue, orange, and it's this little bitty, very elegant border around the whole outside. I'll show you right here. And but if they aren't the right colors, then it looks completely wrong. The only other thing that I could do is do a 3-line just plain white, to just break the color from the old color that I love to new color. That's the only other thing that I can think to do, and I don't want to throw in the towel on it yet. I want to see if I can figure it out, but it's really kind of complicated because it has to do with this app reading the color this way and this app doing the color this way. But I've always made these posts. I've always made these on, I've always made them in my video editor. So I don't understand what is different about the setup, because I'm doing the same thing that I did before. So yeah, so that's where I am. I'm just like really perplexed. And and it is way after midnight. And this is, I mean, I was ready to go to bed at like, I like was ready to post this at 10, and I've been working that long to try to fix this. I had all of the words done. I had, yeah, it's been like, wow. Okay. So, yeah. So anyway, so that's what I've been up to tonight. It's just been a little frustrating, but I will figure it out. And the thing that's really great is I did 6. So when I get them, I have a bunch to go. I just have to figure out how this color thing works. And then the rest, it's done. It's ready. So I've done some groundwork already, figuring that out. I wish I had tumbled sooner to the fact that it's like, it's a problem interfacing with Instagram or something. I wish I had tumbled to that sooner, because if I had, then I wouldn't have spent so much time trying to change it and fix it, because it didn't have anything to do with, yeah. So anyway, so, all right, I will talk to you later. It's Wednesday. Bye for now. Hi, y'all. So I did something different today that I think is kind of good, but we'll see. I didn't keep as rigid a track as I usually do of my life and my day. I'm going to have to look over my day and evaluate whether that was a good thing or a bad thing. But I just like needed to let it go, all of it to go, because even on Sunday, I have an agenda. And in order to stick with that agenda, I have to look at my calendar constantly. And I love that I can keep track of myself with my calendar. But sometimes I just want to be unfettered. And so today I did a couple of things. First of all, I ran Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. I did my broken mile those 3 days. And I really believed that my legs needed a break. And I didn't want to push through till Saturday. I just didn't want to. And I'm also thinking, if I'm going to make these really big leaps because I've got to increase the miles. I've got to increase the miles. And I thought, well, if I take a break for a day and then I try to increase the miles, maybe that'll be better. So that's what I'm doing. So tomorrow morning, I am running 2 broken miles. 2. Yeah. So I'm like, but I just really felt that this is what needed to happen. And while I did that, I decided to kind of make it like a Sunday. I wasn't perfect, but I don't need to be perfect. I just need to hold myself to a high standard, and I need to keep moving forward. And I am I am finding a balance between the organization necessary to keep myself on track and the freedom necessary in order to keep myself in my creative space and mind. Like, what does that look like together on a consistent basis? And then I'm gonna plan some days that are just down days. I don't know what that looks like yet, but I needed today. I really needed today. And I'm so proud of myself for taking it and not feeling guilty about it. Because I would have maybe done it before, but I would have really beaten myself up about it. So yay for progress. So anyway, but tomorrow, 2 miles broken. I don't know how long it'll take me. Honestly, it's probably going to take me a really long time. And then Saturday, I am walking 3 miles, which will probably take even longer. Or maybe not, because I don't run that fast. I jog, and my steps aren't very big. So I might actually run it faster than I might walk it faster than I run it. So We'll see. We'll find out. But anyway, so I'll run 2 miles on Sunday. And I don't usually run on Sunday, but I am going to. And that might mean that I watch the second service at Lakewood instead of the first. I usually do the first service because they have a lovely early morning church, and I actually kind of like it because it's the practice for their regular church service at 11. And sometimes Joel cuts up and stuff, and I don't know, I feel like I'm in on the joke or something. I just love it. So anyway, I really like that. And but I will watch one of those. It's also a possibility for me to break up my miles too. In other words, not run them all at once, right? But then Monday will be a recovery day. I will walk 3 miles. Again, I may break them up. I don't know. Those things I'm going to leave to what my body's telling me to do or not do. And then Thursday, I thought I had another week. I thought I had another week to get ready for this race, but I do not. It is this coming Thursday, a week from today, and that's the way it is. So I misunderstood, but everything is happening for me, so it's okay. And I have been running, and I've been walking at least like 6 days a week. So I don't think this is going to be a really huge issue. I do think that the course, I know where we're doing this, and way back when I did a relay half marathon. I think so. A relay half marathon there with some colleagues from Starbucks. And there's a slow, gentle hill up. It's flat, and then a slow, gentle hill up. You go to the left, and it's gentle hill up, 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 up. And then a down. And it's all kind of windy on the way down. Not super windy, like dangerously, but that's the way the road goes. Gentle curves on the way down. So I think that's where we're going to be running, or at least that's the park we're going to be in. So I don't know. I'm going to have to be prepared for hills. I just am. So going to be prepared for hills. But anyway, I have a plan in place. I may alter it as I go because I'm listening to my body. And the goal isn't this 5K. This is a marker along the way. My turkey hat is a marker along the way. My goal is overall health. So just keeping that in mind. And if I need to walk a little bit, I will walk. I will do what I do on my runs, though. I'm still doing the whole distance, but I'll walk in the opposite direction for a little bit, and then when I get back to where I stopped, I'll start running again. So that's the way I'll do it if I have to. But I would really like, because honestly, it'll take forever if I don't. I would really like to do it all in one go. So I will just learn some gentleness. And the days that I'm not running and I'm walking the 3 miles, I am doing it gently, gentle walking. But I want my body to be used to covering that distance. So, yeah, this is where I'm going from here. So anyway, that's it. I will let you go. I've already gone like 8 minutes, so I will talk to you later. Bye for now. Okay, so I'm a hot mess, but that's fine. So today I ran a whole mile altogether. Yay for me. So my muscle recovery yesterday was a good idea. I was wondering, because I didn't know if I was just like taking a break or if I was really, I convinced myself and I was right. Yay. And I ran a second mile. And in that mile, I only took one break. No, the 2 miles were separate. So I guess you could say that 2 miles with only two breaks. So yay! So that's really great. And tomorrow I'm going to walk 3 miles. And then that's Saturday. And then Sunday, I am going to Sunday. What am I going to do on Sunday? Oh, I'm going to run 2 miles. Maybe I'll do 2 miles all together. We just don't know. But anyway, I'm just getting myself pardon me, I'm getting myself ready for the race on Thanksgiving. Oh, I'm so excited. Anyway, I love you guys, and I will talk to you later. That's really all there is to say right now. Okay, bye for now. Hey y'all, so I'm about to jump in bed. I had a really good today. Good today. Good today. Good today today. Good today. Yeah. Yeah, I had a really great day. And I got everything accomplished by the time church happened. Except for catching up on my videos. You guys, I just have to get these videos caught up. Anyway, so I'm planning to do it tomorrow. I don't like to do that on Sunday, but I've just got to do it. And I also am doing something unusual because it's race week. So race week is entailing me. I just had to kind of make up something that would get me from where I was to the race. So I walked 3 miles today. I just walked gently because it was a recovery day, because I did 2 miles yesterday, as I said. So I did 3 miles today, and I will do 2 miles tomorrow, which is a Sunday, which I don't usually run on a Sunday, but this is where we are. And so there you go. So anyway, but this winds up being perfect because then Monday is a rest day. Tuesday is a run 3 miles day. And then Wednesday is a rest day, and Thursday is the race. So there you go. So I should be just all lined up for everything good. And I think that's about it. I did get content posted. So if you go over, if you're interested in just seeing it, it's Caregiver Support Community, and it's over there. And I am doing something new with my postings. I am posting videos because then it goes to Reels. So, and that's easy for me. And I was making it in KindMaster Video Editor anyway, and then just taking a screenshot and posting it as a picture, but it's already a video, so I don't have to do anything. It actually takes a couple of steps out for me. So there you go. Anyway, so that's what I'm doing. And that's a week as a wrap. I looked at a lot of I do my, I call it my pre-janning, where I take it's like minutes from the week. I stack all of my gratefuls and all of my went wells. And I also look at the things that I look at in, what is that called? Dailyo. Dailyo is the app where I track my moods. I am going to start tracking my moods more often. They're really a lot more stable now. I looked at, in fact, I might show you here. I don't know if that would be kind of realistic or, well, anyway, I'll run it up the side here. I'll squeeze my head over here and we'll run it up the side on that side. Anyway, and you can see here that from the beginning of the year, it's a month in each line. So from the beginning of the year till now, it's a lot better. It's a lot better. I mean, a lot better. So, yeah. So I'm really, really happy with that. And, yeah, I'm pretty consistently I'm consistently in a really good place. So anyway, but I want to be even better. And it's not like I'm perfect. When I give myself a rating for a whole day, I'm giving it generally for the whole day, you know? So yeah, so there's that. But I would like to measure more often during the day, because the more you measure, the more information you have, the more improvements you can make. So anyway, I digress. So anyway, I gather all of that stuff together. I gather all of the Dailyo information for the week. And Dailyo has not just moods in it, it also has goals. And in the goals section, I have all of that little tchotchke stuff that I didn't want to be in my calendar anymore. It just was like, oh, can I just yeah. Because it took a lot of time for me to go in each individual appointment and put a little check mark on it. I mean, it doesn't seem like a big deal, but when you run your calendar the way I have to run mine, it is a big deal. And I was ending my day and I wasn't celebrating all of the wins. And I'm really working on celebrating all of my wins. All of my wins. Even if there are things that I haven't done, I'm still celebrating all of the wins, because I want to focus on what is good, not what didn't happen. I'm going to notice what didn't happen and take action on that, but I'm not going to waste time beating myself up about it. And I am going to pump myself up about what I did do. So now some of the things I decided this week need to go away. Like, I've got things in there like rest, and that needs to happen on a Sunday. That I put that in there because I wasn't resting on Sunday. I was still kind of working. It wasn't that I was actually working, but I was still engaged in what my week's stuff. But I am clearing the decks now. I'll have worship in the morning. I usually do the Joel Osteen service. It starts at like 9:30, and I do that, and that goes to like 11 or something like that. And then I do my janning, which is a Sunday activity. It's me planning my week, but it's really a fun activity. It's not like it's a chore. And then I have church at night again. And I could do whatever I want with the rest of my day. And I need days like that. I really do. In fact, I needed one so badly that this last Thursday, I just was like, I'm not doing anything. I'm just not. Because I needed a day when I just let go of all of those things that I use to keep myself accountable. I needed to just walk away from the mechanisms that I use. I needed to not fill out checklists. And in fact, I have a much shorter goal list on Sunday, because I'm just not going to do that on Sunday. Do I still do those things? Yeah. But I'm not going to account for them on Sunday. I'm just not going to do it. I need to give myself a friggin' break. And so I am. So anyway, I am going to let you go. I'm talking too long, and I will talk to you later. I think I said everything. Let me just pause for a second and let me think. So, okay. So, sorry. The pre-janning. I did the pre-janning, and the pre-janning is me accounting for last week, and that sets me up for janning in the morning. And see, I was doing it all on Sunday, but the pre-janning is really kind of meticulous work, and it's really kind of heady work. And if I do that before I do the wonderful janning process, which is all about flow and that kind of stuff, I am not in flow anymore. So I've learned to do that stuff. I still need to do it, but I've learned to do it on Saturday night. So that was the point of all that before. Anyway, okay, I hope I tied up all the loose ends of what I said, but anyway, that's it for now. So take good care of yourself and take good care of each other. Talk to you later.
Major look.